Hello everyone, I am Professor Beena Kapadia working at Vidyalanka School of Information Technology. In this video, today I am going to show you that how to work with structures and pointers. Basically, I will explain you how to access the data from the structure using pointer. So, to learn that, you need to understand about one operator, and that is the arrow operator. Okay, prior to watching this video, the knowledge about structure and pointers is required. Okay, how to combine both the concept, that we'll see over here. So, to explain that, I am going to take three different types of examples. In first example, we'll access the element which is already initialized in a program. In the second example, we'll see how user will enter the values and will access it using structure and pointer. And in the third, the last example, we'll see that any amount of data user can enter, not just one or two records. Okay, so let me start with the very first example, that is initialize the structure value. Here in this example, first we'll use this statement include stdio.h to have the access of all input and output libraries in our program. Now we'll define the structure, say struct student. Okay, in this structure we'll define say three variables of three different data types. For example, first one is a integer roll number, then we'll write character name, okay, that is of the size 30 for example, then float, say percentage. Okay, so this is about our structure. Now how to use it in the main? So we'll write void main. Okay, inside this we'll declare the variables first. So we'll declare two variables. One is struct student and the pointer variable which stores the address of a structure and the structure itself, say S1 is the student. Okay, by writing this statement, what will happen, that we have said that S1 is a data type, S1 is a data, S1 is a variable of the data type structure student. Okay, so one structure, its name is S1, will be created, and structure having these three variables, that is roll number, name and percentage. Right. Now we have declared another variable also, that is pointer variable, and its name we have given as PTR. So this pointer variable will point to S1, but it will not point to S1 on its own. So we'll have to write the statement for that as pointer is equal to. So what will be stored over here is equal to address of S1. Okay, for example, its address is 1000 over here of the structure S1. Then with this statement, this value 1000, that is address, not the value but the address of the structure, will be stored in the pointer variable PTR. Okay, here we have not written any pointer symbol, so that's why it is normal variable, and here I have written pointer symbol, that means this is the pointer variable. Right. Now what is S1? So you may continue over here. Okay, here is this one. Okay, we have already written S1, so we can write it separately, that S1 is equal to, and now we'll define. Okay, so what is S1? So say roll number 1, then the name of the student, say Yashish. Okay, and then the percentage he has scored, say for example 94.96. so this is our value. So now value is assigned, that roll number 1, name is Yashish, and the percentage is 94.96, right. So this is the initialization done, this is declaration done. Here with this we have said that address of S1 should be stored in the pointer. Okay, so this is done. Now what next we'll do is we need to display these values. Okay, so this is a record, so we'll display this record. So we'll write over here printf new line, okay, students record. Here I have written apostrophe s with the backslash, okay, because this dash is a escape character, so we'll have to write like this. Okay, and if I want to leave one line over here, then I can simply write printf new line. Now what next we'll do is we'll fetch all these values, that is 1, Yashish and 94.96. these three values will fetch and will display it. So how to do that? So printf, okay, name, we'll start with roll number. Okay, so printf roll number percentage d, and after writing that the control should go to the next line. Okay, and now we'll write what here the pointer variable. Okay, so that is ptr, then the arrow operator, and then roll number, and close this bracket, right. Same way we can write name. So name percentage s new line, and then ptr, and then name, right. Same way we can write the last data, that is percentage. So percentage f, because it is float value, new line, and then pointer percentage. Okay, so display is done, and close this main. So this way we can write the structure with the pointer, and we can access the values. Now taking the second example, that is we will ask the user to enter the value. So it is user input. Okay, so we'll take the same again, like we'll have to start with has include stdio.h, and we'll take the same structure. So say struct, okay, struct student, fine, and we'll take again the same three variables. So that is integer, roll number, then character, name, array of the size 30, and then float percentage, right. And now what will we do is we'll write the main method void main, and now we'll define the variable like structure, that is struct student, okay, and we'll take the pointer variable, say pointer ptr, and then we'll say s1 for the student. Okay, but this time we'll ask the user to enter the value. Okay, so what will we do next is we'll ask the user, so printf new line, enter roll number, okay, and then leave some space over here and then enter roll number, close it, and then scanf %d ampersand, this is using pointer, so ampersand pointer roll number. Fine. Then printf new line, enter name, right? Then scanf %s pointer name, here ampersand won't be there. Okay, and then again printf %f ampersand, okay, printf, and here we'll write enter percentage, right? Enter percentage, and then scanf %f ampersand percentage. Hope you have understood this, right? Now we'll display it. So it is in the same way as we have done in the previous example. So printf students, again here you can write \n also. So students record, if you want you can write new line over here itself, okay, and then I will write printf. Now I will print all the three values one by one. So first one is roll number, so roll number, it's %d, right? And you can write new line over here. So here we'll write pointer roll number. Then printf name %s new line, and here we'll write pointer name, and then printf percentage, okay, that is %f new line pointer percentage. Fine. So this is what we have done, so we can close it. Okay, and the next example, the last example, example number 3, here we'll take any number of input from user along with structure and pointer. Okay, so again has include stdio.h, then void main, then first we'll define the structure and then we'll write the main method. So struct, say here I am taking person, okay, as another structure, and here I'll ask say name of the person, so character name and the person's age, okay, so integer say age, okay, and now we'll write main, so void main. Now here what will we do is struct person, okay, pointer ptr, that is what pointer is a ptr is a pointer variable pointing to structure person. Okay, now we'll take integer I, because we need to have for loop with the indexing. I varies from 0 to n, okay, because we'll ask the user that how many persons you want to input for this program, okay. So integer I for indexing and total n number of inputs. Fine. And here I will not take that S1 structure, something like that, because it can be of 5 structures, it can be 7 structures, it can be 20 structures, it can be just 2 structures also. Okay, so it is of varying size. So for that we will use dynamic memory allocation. Okay, dynamic memory allocation, that is nothing but we will be using malloc function, malloc, that is memory allocation. Okay, so dynamic memory allocation will use. So if user will input 2, then will provide the memory for 2 structures. Okay, for 2 persons rather. Okay, if 10, then will provide the memory for 10 person, like that. Okay, so first we'll ask the user that how many persons are there. Okay, so new line, enter number of person. Okay, so how many persons are there? Okay, so we'll read it, scanf percentage d ampersand n. Okay, so this n we have used. So if n is 2, then there are 2 structures. If n is 10, then there will be 10 structures likewise. Okay, so now whatever value of n is there, so that much memory space we need to allocate. So how to allocate the memory using malloc is, we'll write pointer is equal to. Okay, now what is our data type over here? So it is struct person, right, and pointer, because this is the pointer variable. So ultimately the data should be of the type pointer of this type of structure. Okay, that is, this is for typecasting we have used. Typecasting to what? To malloc function. Now malloc function has a parameter. Okay, that is only one parameter, that is n into. So if 10 structures are there, then 10 into the size of one structure. Okay, if 2, then 2 into size of one structure. So n into size of now our structure. So it is struct person, right, and close it. So this way we have allocated the memory. So here is the memory allocation. Okay, so this is pointer 1, then pointer 2, likewise. Okay, so now we'll ask the user to input the values. Okay, so we'll use for loop for that. I we have already given over here. So I is equal to 0 to I less than n, I plus plus. Now we need to read the data. So but we need to have the display message. So printf new line, enter persons age, that is name and age. Okay, and new line. And now scanf, for name it is percentage s, for age it is percentage d, right. So percentage s and percentage d. Fine. And then now how to read the value? So for that, first is string. So it is ptr. Now here we'll write I plus 1. So if I is 0, then it is 1. I is 1, then it is 2. So I plus 1 pointing to name, comma, ampersand, pointer, I plus 1 pointing to age, right. So reading is done. Now it is printing. So first we'll write the message, printf new line, persons record, new line. Okay, and here now we'll write the for loop. So for I is equal to 0 to I less than n, I plus plus. Now we'll print it. So printf new line, name is, okay, name is %s and age is %d. Fine. At the end we can write new line, or otherwise beginning also we have written, so no need. Okay, so no need. So complete this inverted comma, and then now the variable. So for name it is what? ptr I plus 1 name, comma, ptr I plus 1 arrow age. Fine. So that's it. It's done. Close the for loop and close the main. I hope you found it easy and you have understood it clearly. Thank you for watching this video.